And welcome to Strikeout Beer, non-alcoholic, quick beer reviews with your pals Alan and Rapid Dave. I'm Alan.
I'm Rapid Dave.
How's it going, buddy?
I'm really excited to try this beer. It's one of my favorite styles.
Your favorite styles, which if you've been playing along and following along with the show, that means we're drinking a Kolsch. We're drinking Natural Bridges Kolsch from Surreal Brewing Company. It's got less than 0.5% alcohol by volume. This is a low carb, low calorie beer. This got 17 calories, 0 sugar, 2.8 carbs. Dare to be different. This Kolsch Style NA has a delicate malty character with a hint of honeydew melon and a crisp, refreshing finish. Best enjoyed at cellar temperature between 55 to 65 degrees. Surreal Brewing Company proudly brews the healthiest line of beers in the world. Our customers deserve the best and healthiest that craft has to offer, so we challenge ourselves every day to think differently and push the boundaries of the NA industry.
Interesting.
This was awarded the
F-bomb.
It overflowed a little bit, but not too bad.
I just cleaned this mat too. I just cleaned this mat.
It just kind of filled up the top of my can. They were awarded the 2019 World's Best Low Alcohol and NA Beer. And I mean, the color right there, boom, right out of the gates. This looks like a Kolsch. I mean, it looks nice, yellow. It's a Kolsch. You look at it and boom, that's what you get. You okay over there, little buddy?
Son of a bitch. I shouldn't have shook it up. I was just really excited. Ridiculous.
Okay.
All right. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, a little over on the carbonation. Looks nice and clear. Got a nice golden look.
I could smell the honeydew, right? Is that what you're picking up?
What's that taste? Is that the honeydew?
It's sweet. It's a little sweet for a beer that's low and has 0 sugar and low in carbs. It's pretty sweet.
It's an interesting taste. I'll say that. Interesting taste. Like, it's definitely like super light. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like, if it didn't say it was like 0 sugar, 2 carbs, and like 18 calories, you'd know it by drinking it.
For sure.
Not a bad thing though. If you're trying to if you just want a beer, close enough to a beer, I'd say it's in the ballpark.
Right. And so we're drinking a craft non-alcoholic beer because we were advised that if you support Dry January, you don't support craft breweries. Well, this is a craft brewery that just brews non-alcoholic beers.
That guy's such a donkey. Like, I was just sitting there like, he goes, you know what? I'm like, oh my God. It's like, and it's someone else fired off. They go, yeah, you seem like a lot of fun. I'm like, there's always somebody, right? Like all the stuff.
Twitter?
Yeah. I was like,
okay.
It's just like, what the hell is going on? I go, if they know that Dry January is a thing, why don't more of them brew non-alcoholic beers? Community does. Our local here, Dallas, Texas. Community
just won an award for it.
Yep.
So anyways, there's a ton of craft breweries that brew non-alcoholic beer. So this is a time of the year where we focus on those craft breweries over the ones that don't brew non-alcoholic.
Yeah.
Like, I
do like the can. The can is wild looking. Is that the thing from One-Eyed Willie? It looks like you know what I mean? It looks
that's a dragon. It's almost like a dragon's milk right there.
I see the dragon on that tree stump, but I don't know. I saw the that rock there in the ocean. And I was like, that formation. It made it look like I was watching Goonies. But the
can is cool. The can is cool. So you want to start getting into this?
Yeah.
Let's start as we're drinking it. We'll get into some of the aspects that aren't necessarily affected by how much of the beer we drink, like the can art. So let's talk about the can art. I mean, I love the can. It's one of those that drew my attention. The one thing that I like about it is if you're sitting there and you're looking on the shelf, it's a Kolsch. because they got Kolsch written in big letters, and that's one thing that drawed my attention to it. Knowing you're a big Kolsch fan, anytime I can try and find a different type of Kolsch, I will try and find it for us to drink, because while it's one of your favorite styles, I definitely enjoy it as well myself. So I like that aspect of it, because sometimes you got to grab that can. You really got to kind of search for what type of a beer it is. You don't have to with this.
Yeah.
As well as just a cool art on it. Like I'm like a 4 on this can.
Yeah, I'll go there with you. I'll say 4 as well, just because, there's some cans that are plain, but they got the bright, vibrant colors and it draws you in. Some of them have cool can art. They have an artist or in-house artist, or they go out to outsource an artist. And I would say this is pretty neat. There's some detail to it. It's got some bold colors, some nice colors. You got green, blue, black, white. I mean, there's not too much going on. It's a busy can, but the letters stick out. It jumps out at you as well. So you have surreal. It's solid 4.
And like, for again, my simple mind, like we've talked about, you got a dragon on it. If you throw a dragon on anything, I'm like, let's do it, right? You give me dragons and I'm in. Well, you got a dragon on the can, so
you got me. You won.
So yeah. So now the look. What do you think about the look? I mean, it looks just like a Kolsch to me. Like that's what the Kolsch is supposed to look like. You got that nice yellow color to it. I'm like a 4 on the look of it.
You've seen Kolsch's that aren't as clear as this. You've had some that have just a little bit haze, and this is like super clear.
Crystal clear.
I'd say for a look, give me 3.5.
Okay. All right.
I mean?
The smell.
Okay.
I
don't know what's going on with the smell.
I don't either. It's not a bad smell.
It could be my sniffer. My sniffer's broken, I think.
I am a little stuffy with the weather changes we've been having. I think it was like 80 earlier today, and now it's like 55 out there right now. I don't know what's going on with the weather. It's very bipolar, which really wreaks havoc on the sniffer. It's not a bad smell. It's not like a skunky smell or anything like that. It's a little fruity. That might be that honeydew that you're picking up with that smell on it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go we'll go 3. Like a 3 on the smell.
Yeah, I didn't know if I wanted to go 2.5 or 3, but I think I'm just going to do 2.5. There's nothing going on there. It doesn't smell like it's like a Kolsch anyways. So I'm going to go 2.5, give it in the middle, because it's not a bad smell. That's something I want to add on. Man, I've had some stinking ass beers, but this one does not stink. So.
It's a good smell, but it's not.
Yeah. It's
not one of those where you smell, you're like, oh crap, that smells really good. It smells good.
Right.
Crushability on this is, I think with all your NAs, your crushability is going to be kind of high on it because you don't have that alcohol with it. But I'm pretty high on the crushability of this. I'm kind of taking my time, but because we're just drinking one, right?
Yeah. I'm going to go 4 on it, just because, there are some bad NA beers out there, some bad styles, and they just get too malty, too sweet, and you just can't really even bear it. But this one, the style I like, it tastes how, it is quite on the lighter side, right? That's how the crushability starts, you get jacking up that crushability because you just start knocking them back like crazy.
Yeah, I'm like a 3.25 on this one. It's crushable. It's definitely crushable. As I've already almost finished it. But yeah, I'm about a 3.25 on it. It's crushable.
Nice.
You get a little bit of a deduction on crushability on NAs just because there's no alcohol there. So I think that kind of it's like you get the extra innings and you get a runner that starts on second base before you start it. I think that's kind of what you're dealing with here, right? You get a little bit of a head start.
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, overall taste. Where are you thinking at the overall taste on this, Mr. Kolsch?
I thought it was going to be. I thought I was going to be higher, like 3.5, and I actually just talked myself out of it and went to 3. I won't go below 3 because it's not, and it's the middle of the road, but it's just got a little extra that gives it enough flavor to be an okay beer for me. It's not too watered down. It's not. It's a decent, super light Kolsch style beer, and so I'm going to give it a 3 on that.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I'm a 3 on it. It's nothing that's gonna knock your socks off or get you super excited, but it's good, right? I've got another one of these in the fridge, and I'll probably go crack it open as soon as we're done here to have another one.
There you go.
So you take those scores, you add them up, you divide them by 5. Boom! I got an average score 3.45 out of 5 is going to be what my score is on this bad boy.
Yeah. Mine recap 3.54, 2.54, and a 3. So we're looking at an average of 3.4. Gonna round up for a 3.5. And I'll tell you what, that's a hell of a lot higher than you're getting on Untapped. People are just dogging it at 2.79. I believe it's unfair. I think we got a bunch of people who bought a beer that didn't know it was a non-alcoholic Kolsch style beer because the comments are ridiculous.
Yeah.
But that's Untapped. It's chock full of idiots, right? There's some normal people on there that know what they're buying and know what beer is and what a style, which style, you buy a beer that says the Kolsch and it comes out as a Kolsch. Why the hell do you think it was a sour rainbow trout flavored beer? I don't know. This doesn't taste like cabbage.
If Martin House is watching, you just gave them 2 ideas: the rainbow trout and the cabbage beer. It's coming.
It's coming. Yeah, for me, solid enough. You know what I mean? It is what it is, right? It's a non-alcoholic beer that we can drink. It's a Kolsch style beer. It's going to be clear. It's going to have a nice little decent smell to it. It's going to have a nice, real light taste. Some would say too light, but hey, let's be honest with ourselves. This is a 17 calorie, 0 sugar, 2 carb, non-alcoholic beer. 2.8 carbs.
Get it straight.
So
that 0.8 is a big difference for some people. But yeah, it's a good alternative for if you're trying to go non-alcoholic, right? Non-alcoholic, you're trying to stay low on carbs. Maybe you're going to a buddy's house and you got to be the driver, but you still kind of want to drink. So you grab the cans, right? You go for a non-alcoholic, and this is a good alternative. Enjoyed it. Yeah. But thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate you guys. We love you. We'll talk to you guys later. As always, I'm Alan.
Rapid Dave.
Talk to you later. Deuces.